What's up, guys? I just want to make a quick post to never buy a car from Carvana. I bought my current car in late 2019 through Carvana. It's advertised and marketed as this, slick new service, super easy to buy a car. Constant problems. Now I'm trying to sell the car. Paid the loan off a year and a half ago. And the title says lien release from Carvana. Carvana owns Bridgecrest, I believe. They're subsidiary that they service your loan through, and it doesn't explicitly say released by Bridgecrest, so there's still whatever the goldenrod thing from the DMV on my car. So I just lost a deal on my car because they brought up Bridgecrest didn't send me some notarized lien release letter from Bridgecrest. I only got one from Carvana, so they're so shady. So there's still a block on my account. Paid it off a year and 3 months ago aggressively because you have to. The Bridgecrest is such a shady loan servicer. So many people ended up drowning in debt with their Carvana loans because it might say 8-9% APR, but it's not on the principal. It's on like a daily balance, so it can shoot up super high quick. So you just want to. Just never. The best thing to do is just never work with Carvana. It's such a shady company. It's partially owned by that Garcia felony guy that had all these fraud charges. He owned Drive Time and stuff. It's a company that sells debt. It doesn't. That's like their pure business. I fell for it, and it's just been a pain from the get-go. When I first bought the car, I did a pickup, not a delivery. It took 3 months to get my registration. I was constantly on revolving temporary plates, calling them, following up. They're dropping the ball, and I was doing a move during that time. Now I'm doing a move now. Can't get rid of the car now, even though I paid it off a year and a half ago. Can't because they have all these blocks in my account with multiple. They convolute everything. Carvana, Bridgecrest. I think Carvana owns Bridgecrest, and they just use Bridgecrest temporarily to service your loan, and then of course your account disappears immediately with Bridgecrest when you pay it off, and then you just have vague Carvana statements. It's just such a the Bridgecrest loans are just so predatory. The way there's so many people that you can just get, again, the way that they calculate the interest on the daily remaining. It's just horrible company, and that's not even. So when I bought the car, I was doing a move. Couldn't get the registration for months. Now I'm trying to move now in 2 weeks. Can't get a notarized lien release holder from Bridgecrest, only Carvana. Just such a fucking nightmare. And that's not even, and another issue was I went and inspected the car from the shop before I bought it. I picked it up in Carvana. It was supposed to have a spare tire. I guess this is a smaller issue. They showed me that when I picked it up and stuff. And then they went back in the garage, they did something. I was waiting out front for an hour or two. Drove off. Later, once I did my move, a couple weeks later or whatever, or a month or whatever it was back then, I opened the trunk and the spare tire was removed and it was replaced with a inflation kit. So they showed me that on the, and then, and then just, I guess, went in there and decided we're not going to give him the spare tire and switched it out. So just horrible, just constant issues. So now I just lost this deal selling my car because I had the title of everything they wanted, but they said that for some reason, my title says Carvana lien release on the title, but it doesn't mention Bridgecrest. So, they conveniently have separate companies and convoluted. Anyway, anybody out there that's watching the commercials and the videos, it might be initially a little easier to just get grab the car and just do it online with a few clicks. You book the car, I guess you want to call it. But after that, it's just been a nightmare with Carvana. So I just really, and it's got a really shady history with the owners, and just really urge anybody that's considering a Carvana. You can sell to them if you get a good price, but buying, I would not buy a car. Obviously some people have good experiences, but I've read a lot of people that had similar experiences to mine. It's just a mess, shady company, constant issues.